Hi, this is Dr. Nirmala speaking to you. I'm a consultant infertility specialist and clinical director, Manipal Fertility JP Nagar. I have been into the practice of IVF since 1998. We need to be, first of all, fully aware that we are talking about third-party reproduction, and it is something which cannot be advised, advocated without any solid reason to advise the patients on them. Coming back to this topic of recurrent implantation failure, this is something which is very common in the minds of the patient. When they don't conceive with good quality of embryos, they very easily walk into our clinics and tell them, "Oh doctor, my uterus is refusing, it's rejecting the embryos, whatever you do, give me a surrogate." Because there's so much on the media, there's so much on the papers saying that surrogate mothers, they have a better fertility potentiality, so they conceive very easily. So that is the question with which they walk into our clinics. So give us a surrogate. It's not so easy. Surrogacy has its own limitations. There have to be very clear-cut criteria before you advise anybody to adopt surrogacy. Now, recurrent implantation failure, if it is secondary to uterine factor which cannot be corrected, like this thin endometrium, or the mother has some kind of a disease by which she is not going to be in a position medically to carry forward the pregnancy, or if she doesn't have a uterus which can hold a pregnancy, these are the indications. Recurrent implantation failure, as I said, majorly it is not the uterus, it is 80% the embryo, and we have to rule out, do tests to understand the genetic normality of those embryos by way of the pre-genetic screening before we speak about surrogacy also to the patient. So I always tell my patients, go through tests which can tell you whether your uterus is genetically receptive, your embryos are genetically normal, get such an embryo transferred. And if you still fail, we will think about options like, if we find that it is majorly the oocyte or the embryo factor, then change the oocytes. Then we advise them to go with oocyte donation. If it is a very poor sperm factor, or if the man has been detected to have a chromosomal abnormality in him which we think could get transmitted on to the embryo and hence the patient is unable to conceive, then a sperm donation is advised. Or, as I clearly stated, what could be the reasons for a surrogacy to be taken forward as the next option in these kind of patients with repeat implantation failures.